a deep dive into green, the color wheel, and everything in between. We'll be getting to that in just a moment. Hello, everybody. It is the final day of March Mixed Media MADeNESS, Day 7. Technically, we've been streaming for 10 days straight, 7 of which have been MADeNESS.
And one day, 2 times.
And one of those days was twice. That is exactly right, Patricia. That is exactly right. I don't know why. Okay, we're going to try to do that. It wanted to do weird things with the when you put your hands up there. Maybe I should start making you do like tests. Like, anyway, this is P over here.
Em over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together
we are PM Artist Studio.
All right, my arty friends, do say hello in chat so we can say hello back. Otherwise, we do not know that you are here. We like to know that you are here because we're an arty-friendly bunch of folks. Also, best chat in town. If you're watching on replay, no worries. You can always enjoy the chat too. You might just have to wait for the stream to render. But let us know down below in the comments. But the number one thing we ask of you is to please give that thumbsy upsy if you haven't already. It's very important. Lets the YouTube know that you're enjoying what you're watching.
Muy importante.
And then if you want to get real deep into it, you can share this stream, like it, love it, and then watch some more of it. In fact, I don't know if y'all noticed here in some of these, it has pushed you over into some other content.
I know. I look up there and go, oh my goodness, looky there.
Now, I forgot to do some of that on the latest. I may have to go back in. I don't know if I could do it afterwards. These are inquiring things. But yeah, it'll push you over there. Let's say hello to everybody. Let's say hello. We have quite the crew.
Oh my, we do.
Yeah. Like, I'm just clicking things and it ain't going well. Yeah. All right. Some of y'all need a thumbsy up, please and thank you. Do participants. Okay, here. I know what I need to do because that thing is just making me crazy. Crazy, y'all. See, each and every day the lighting is different.
Yeah, and today it's probably coming and going because it's kind of, there's clouds flying over.
Yeah, so I'm going to tap down the brightness a bit. There we go. I think that's more better, hopefully. I really wish I could lock it in on, you know, not picking up the howdy-do, but anyway. Lucy's here, Acme, Adrian, Alice Goes Nomad, and Can Write, and Webb, Seminole Mind, that is Sue, Barbara, hello, Barbara, Becky Bokern, Carrie, that's Carrie the Crafter. Cookie Wookie, she's Mo. Cynthia Ham, you made my mom cry. And then her even just talking about it made me weep a little bit. And I was like, whoa.
Yeah, that was like 10 minutes ago.
10 minutes ago.
We both decided it wasn't a good thing we talked about it.
Yeah.
But
I can't just be whipping that on me. Hello, Chrissy. Oh, let's see here. Diane. Oh, okay. Darcy, Diane Olson, Dorothy, Eddie, Griffinshell. That's Rhonda, Handy Scandy. That's Nancy, Ingrid, Jeanette, a.k.a. Janet, and her sister, Jackie, Jennifer McKinnon, Joanne, Kathy, Keeks Hunt. That's Keisha. Not to be messed up with Keen, which is Paula. She'll be here in a little bit, I would assume. Hopefully. Somebody else popped in there. I'm trying to see. Candy. Hey, Candy. I think that's who it was. Laura is here. Let's see. Min Desk in the Attic. All right. Let us know who you are. Or otherwise, we just call you Min. Patty's here. Patty's here. Patty's are representing. Paula, Peace Talks with Lynn, that's Lynn. Pinka, Penny, Ricky Nordmeyer, Rosemary, Seabasket, Cheryl, Sherry, Simply Lizette, SWL, that is Sherry, Tegan, she's the bookmaker, Vanessa, and Zal like Hal, because she is our pal. And a special little, all right, is this Vanessa? Yes, it is Vanessa. You also made us tear up a little bit. Thank you so much for your beautiful email.
And we do save every one of those letters, and we have
we got a book.
We have a book that we put
There's a book for that.
In case anybody, comes in and says, oh, I don't know,
Hello, Linda.
Those people are just watching.
Hey, Caroline.
Because they don't have anything else to do.
Okay.
We know that's not true.
All right. Hello, Margaret. Did I get everybody? I think I did. Mimi. Min. Okay. Very good. We're happy you're here too. All right. Now, tomorrow is April 1st. No fools, y'all. Because we don't do that kind of shenanigans. I mean, there's enough tomfoolery happening in the world. We don't need to be adding to it.
Certainly not.
So, that means you need to be in Makers. That's the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group. Because that's where all this stuff gets announced. I mean, other than here. But, you can really investigate it and get into the information. The information is posted over there. Or videos and things around, the internet here in the YouTubes. Okay. So, what I'm talking about is that we will not be live tomorrow. We need a break. So.
Well, we don't ever stream on Wednesday anyway.
Well, sometimes we do. But,
we're definitely not.
We're definitely not.
It's like no.
No.
N-O.
Need a little break.
Not
okay.
K-N-O-W.
So what is going to happen is all of our, well, not all of them, but a big majority of the designers that have channels are posting things for their designs. So
where
if you
do
want
they
to see
find all that, Mariah?
Makers, I told you, and there's a post right at the top of the thing, and you can make sure you're hooked into their channel.
At the top?
At the top. It's called Featured.
Okay.
And then there's going to be links here in the chat. You could click that. If you aren't part of Makers, you need to sign up. You need to answer the questions.
Yeah, and you need to be over there in Makers anyway, because if you're making any art, I mean, where else are you going to show it?
Or you can do it on the, I mean, you can always post your stuff on our community page here, but let me just tell you, I am less than fully engaged. I happen upon community posts here. I do my best, but
what does that mean, community post?
So YouTube has its own little area where you can post things, but it's not.
Well, I didn't even know about that. I bet you. Raise your hand if you didn't know about that.
Yeah, raise your hand. She don't know. It's not how she acts on YouTube. That's not where she goes.
I know how to get there and how to get out.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Okay. So that's the big announcement. You need to, but then so today's Tuesday, Wednesday. On Thursday.
We will be back.
Caleb will be with us.
That's right.
Because he's going to announce his winner to, the bag making business.
He showed me, but he wouldn't tell me because he said Mariah said not to because I would spill the beans.
That's how that works. See, even
I applauded his choice. I thought it was really a good one, whoever you are, that,
did the thing that she,
Yeah.
See, this is why I don't tell her anything. Okay, so yeah, that'll be Thursday along with, we will show all the new designs as well, Tambien. And then whatever kind of thing we get into. We'll have thoughts, usual Thursday things mixed in with all that business. Okay. I'm going to go topside. I'm going to bring you the box. And you are going to show Carrie's papers. And also, I don't know if we want to show all of them. We'll see what, I didn't see Karen, but that doesn't mean she isn't here. But here.
That's a mighty fine box.
Yeah, well, I think Karen's daughter makes these, or, it's a company that does stuff like that. But be careful, because that'll be, all up in the business.
Oh, my
so
heaven.
these two are Carrie's, and then this is what...
She's such an overachiever.
I know, Carrie said too. So just so y'all know, these will be included in the April orders.
All right, this one, I'm not taking the one that has a bow apart. Because that's just too cute.
Well, you gotta put that down a little bit. Or, well, pull them out, or it's hard to, because it's not really showing, and then it messes up the front camera. There we go. That's a solution as well.
Well,
I applaud your brain power.
Watch over my.
Yeah,
knock over my.
That's a big box.
Angel.
That's a big box.
Very big box. And here's some
Karen's here.
mighty fine ribbon here.
When she says joy, she means joy.
Boy, I'll say. Holy moly.
Okay, I would say go through maybe one packet.
I'm going to go through one packet of this one here. Let me reach for my.
Your hootie do.
Thank you, Mo.
Yeah.
You know, every time I use this, I think about you. Okay.
Carrie, are both packets the same or are they different? Karen's are obviously like all very different, I think.
Yeah,
or I mean, they're just mixed up
the,
that way. I don't know.
Judging from the, it was in here pretty neat. I don't know if I'm going to be able to extricate it without. Look at that.
What are you asking for, Becky? Show her B-Day present closer. I don't know what you mean. Which one? What? What is you're talking about? The
ATCs.
The Shankies.
Okay, here we go. Now this is really kind of
here. I'll put that off to the side.
Mussing me about. Yeah, can we do that until I because I'm just going to grab one now that everybody's seen it. You know.
I swear to God, woman, you take if there's a flat spot available. Like
poor Spucky. Oh my gosh, look at that.
Oh, they are so pretty.
Texture. Very nice composition. Very nice. Oh, look at that.
Now,
I forget about that.
Yeah, I know, and it came out at the very, I think that was
and look how
end of last year.
Oh, that's just so nice.
Or first of this year.
Ooh. Gold, y'all. Look at that. I love how these go into each other.
Yeah.
Oh, I love me some numbers. Oh, look at how elegant that is. I'm going to talk some more about that here shortly. Love those colors. Woo. I like the kind of grungy with the powsy wowsy. Oh yeah.
And then I think she's going to go through her other birthday present stuff and do words on Thursday. Because we're like, okay, we've got a full schedule here today, y'all.
How pretty. Oh, I love these little jobbers.
Those are very popular.
I've used those. Oh, look at this. I like that one. Ooh.
Hey, Dana. No worries. Welcome everybody. Come in. Hey, Heather.
Dirty.
Hi,
dirty
Cindy.
Purple. Ooh, that's nice. That just looks like it should have bumpies.
Hey, Erna.
All right.
Well, open the other one. You went real quick through those, so I think you can go through the other ones too.
Okay.
Because I think they're different.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Well, look at this. Look at that nice bow there.
Okay. So these painty papers right here, if you are a fan of Carrie, you probably have seen them at some point in time. You just didn't realize what you were seeing or what it was going to end up being. Because they have been shown at different times on his channel. But then he sent them to us because the other ones were very popular, and I think some people were sad. And then he wanted to give us something for the 13 to, the 12K to 13K giveaway thing. So we're going to include these all during, as long as they last. Now, you'll get one of Carrie's and one of Karen's during the month of April, as long as they last.
Oh, that's pretty.
That is beautiful.
That's really pretty.
I like the curve, like how that one curve goes into the other curve. That's really nice.
Oh, this is nice composition. Composition. Also, Tom Bien. Oh, pretty colors.
Hi, Seppa.
I really like those
leaves. Hey, Martha.
And I'm going to bring those back in here. I like that.
Yes, the Karen and Carrie combo for April.
Whoa! Did that just send the camera into orbit?
No, the only thing that sends it into orbit is like going from like black to white to, like the big change
that's,
of.
See, that's nice. Look at
Or you
that.
just go white on the screen and then it really
that's
doesn't like
pretty. Oh, I like me some green.
that. We're into the green. And green today's going to be all about the green. I wish I had
about the green.
If I had a Love You Like a Long Haul green shirt, I would have worn it.
I didn't even think about it. Actually, this is just kind of.
They are
this
substantial.
Is really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they're very
Hey,
substantial.
Carla.
They're not puny.
Mm-mm. And he stamped them, and he's
Stamped
got a signature in the
them.
corner.
Oh my
I
gosh!
know.
Did your wrist hurt?
Just get a little carpal tunnel. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Love the pink on top of the
Yes.
grungy.
Oh, this purple's nice, and that little yellow block is beautiful next to there.
Fantastic. Okay, I'm keeping this one.
You may.
Harry said I could have one.
He said, just give P whatever she wants.
Is that what he said?
I think he did at one point in time. Otherwise, I don't know about that.
Okay, I picked this one because I'm awfully fond of polka dots. And purple is one of my most favorite ever colors. Do we get to keep the ribbon?
I believe so. Now, Karen, she made them whatever size she wanted to make them. So these are a little different as far as and hers are also substantial.
Yes, they are. Oh.
And I think they're double-sided.
Oh my goodness, look at that.
She's.
I like the idea. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
I'll have to put that one. Is that two and that one?
Yeah, don't be taking, too many.
Oh. Okay.
I'll crack. You just need to give them a little
They don't
thick, Karen.
They
You
fit.
need the knife.
Just
No, you need the more thin one. Don't be stabbing your. That one's for letters. Oh, here. Okay, you got it.
Alrighty, here we go.
They've been here a while, and they were tied up, in the bow.
Check that out, ladies and gentlemen.
And if y'all are,
Is some mighty fun stuff there. I
If
think
you
I
watch-
watched you make some.
I was
of
gonna say,
these.
if you watch Karen, a lot of these will probably look familiar.
I think I watched that one.
Yeah, there's.
Ooh,
Hi,
look at
Bruja.
the texture on that one.
That's right. And hello, Maria.
It's no worries. It happens. Oh gosh, love the colors on that one. Yeah, I'll put that one over here, and I might have to, take it, put that one back. but
Ooh.
See all that?
Yeah. I bet you could take two.
Well, I have a whole dead box of them over here, so I reckon I could. I can't believe you gave all these up. That was very generous of you.
She's kind of like you in a way where, she said the other day, she's like, hey, she did the part she wanted to. Like, she went on the journey. And then,
Me too. Sometimes I feel that way.
now sometimes
there
she needs to
are
hold on to
some
some things for a little bit.
That but usually the gel prints, not so much.
She still has a whole row. Hello, Elizabeth. And we will be doing giveaways today, but we're going to wait for a little bit. So y'all just, kick off the shoes and hang out for a bit and, have some water or whatever beverage, cup of tea.
Yeah. All right. There we go.
Darcy said that's how she is too. Just, on the journey and then let it go. I am not that way. Once I have made the thing, I have become very fond of the thing. I will be keeping the thing.
Gingham here. I'm very
You going gingham
gingham.
style. Y'all know. Welcome to those of you that have come in. Do say hello in chat so we can say hello back. Otherwise, we don't know that you're here.
Oh, I like this one. Oh.
We like to know that you're here. Already friendly bunch of
Okay, now, I
people.
think I'm going to put this one back
If you're like, why can't I chat in the chat?
And
Well,
I'm
that's
gonna keep
because you haven't
this one over
subscribed.
here.
Please
And
subscribe.
I'm glad there's nothing on the back, and then I can do something on the back. Oh,
Love
crap.
her.
There's something on the back of that one. I got them going the wrong way, I think. Here we
Yeah,
go.
there you go. She
All
tricked
right.
us on that first round. They were double-sided. These are...
Some are. Some aren't.
Okay. Karen, she's keeping the surprise alive.
I'll say. And I love your grody edges. That
makes her happy.
Makes me very, very happy. I'm always telling Mariah, if you are cutting this up, you better make sure you get that grody edge, because
yeah, don't leave the grungy edges.
If you cut that out, I'm not going to give you any more of my prints. I love these colors together, and the texture it creates is just simply wonderful. I hope y'all are really appreciating this, because when you go through it like this, what I see here, I see possibilities. I see you see that's a wall.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and she's got a new little thing. Okay, let's remember that little bag thing we have for the wall deal. It has the powder stuff in it and it's supposed to keep it from sticking and whatever. Well, she has a different little thing which has a brush and everything. So much easier. So I'm thinking about that. I don't know. I've perfected the method pretty decently.
You have.
But I was
this
inspired.
Kind of some of that, what do they call it?
And these are her flowers.
Grungy chic.
Oh, shabby chic. She doesn't ever remember shabby chic.
I should, because it's alliteration.
Mm-hmm. You should.
I don't really like that. I just, it's just. Oh.
Wonderful, Becky.
But I like this one better because it's got more rusty grunge up at the top.
Yeah, any of y'all that, any of our designers that want to send these along to folks, it does help out around here, because I will tell you sometimes.
It gets right down to the nitty gritty.
And then I'm like...
Okay, I'm putting all of these, and both of you sign them, bless your hearts. I don't know, Karen. I don't see a signature.
Karen didn't
Oh,
sign.
yeah.
Oh, she did? Okay.
KLM on down in the...
No.
And I don't see one on this one. Oh, yeah, here it is. All right, good deal. I'm going to put those in my box, my dark heart box.
She sure did sign every single one of them.
And I'm going to give these to you, Mariah,
okay,
because you're the keeper of the ribbons and the...
Yeah, I got to find the ribbon bin. But, yeah, I love these.
Yeah, all right. Thank you, y'all. We still have...
All right, we're 20 minutes in, lady.
Okay, all right, we're getting after it. Now, first of all, I'm going to talk to you about why we're going with green here. All right, if you watched the preview thing today, you got to see me hold this up.
Eddie was very impressed. He said, leaves on a stick?
Leaves on a stick.
Let me look at that.
And you can tell these sticks have been used for painting purposes. Izzy and I used to use them to mix paint and draw in the in the paint and all kinds of stuff when she wasn't glued to her computer.
Oh, he said those leafy sticks though. Mm-hmm.
All right, now I wanted to talk about this because this looked way different the last time you saw it. But I want you to look at my grass there.
And that's mighty fine grass. It's not even 420.
I'm going to go with that. Okay, so this is going to be Little Bunny Foo Foo. Now, gosh darn it. Oh, here she is. There she is. Now, I'm showing you these two. This is something that two of my students, Tyler and Joshua, gave me this angel many years ago.
1997.
1997. She hangs on the wall every place that I go. She's my guiding spirit. Ain't she great? Her makeup's held up well.
It has.
But that was my inspiration for, and this is going to be the new fairy. Mariah took a picture of her.
Because she's on the heavy water,
Thank you.
Yeah.
She's on. I would put her in here, but my book doesn't need any more. It's already alligatoring on me. So, anyway, Mariah was gonna, and then what I will be able to do is I'll be able to add any additional parts to her that I think that she very possibly needs. Okay, so there's that. And I want
Ivy Pearl.
see my leaves down here. This is the forest, folks. Now, I could have done background forest here, but the reason I didn't is, number one, I had this round thing down here that the rabbit's jumping over, and I didn't really like it. But I liked it at the time. I just didn't, pardon me, like it later. And then
Okay, pause for just 1 second. If y'all are watching on your mobile device, you may need to update YouTube. I had that problem earlier today.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Do you think that's what's wrong with mine then?
Well, it could even be, or you need to update your browser because it is kind of tied into the things.
Well, I thought it was supposed to do that automatically.
Sometimes it does. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you just need to do a little reboot or, restart the
I restart my
browser,
overnight.
whatever. But yeah, I had that problem earlier today on my phone, and I updated the app, and it was much better. Not to say that it's perfect, because they're doing things, y'all.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, anyway, this is what got me started on green. As I looked at my green leaves here and all the variety.
Hey, whoa.
What?
I think I mentioned something about the pouch.
Oh, well,
and then that would
show them the pouch.
And then that's what got you started digging through the pouch.
Yes.
I don't remember exactly. Oh, because you were saying I need leaves or something. I said, oh, like the pouch. Well, then she dug in the pouch, and there were already leaves. It was a storage for some more.
Storage for more leaves.
Do y'all remember the bushes and the kitties?
Yeah,
the kitties in the bushes?
Asagami.
This was a whole thing.
Leaves.
I mean, at least 8 weeks.
Cats. I'm going to put this cat back in here because I decided we're going to make some new cats.
Yes, and the leaves are by Christy Hartman. They are the Swiss, Swiss something.
And you're going to get to see some more. I'm going to show you some more of what I did with the leaves.
Is it Swiss cheese or cheese something? Leaves.
Yeah, okay. So
the cats are by Rhonda.
And I'm going to show you where, we're going to get back here. Okay, look at this. And see, I never liked how these pages were going together anyway. But when you're starting out, if you worry about stuff like that, then you're probably not... Oh, she's going to poke me. I don't know why you can't get that thing where I am instead of me having to move where it is.
Because you move.
Oh, BS. Anyway, I'm much happier with this. And then I thought, well, I'll just stick that kitty in there. So I made him a different color.
More kitties in bushes.
Yeah.
They do like to hide in the bushes.
And it's just, kind of a nod. And then, remember I told you.
And not only did she find leaves, she found sprouts of sorts. These particular stamps, they come in a set or they come individually. There'll be a link in chat. There are links to all the products whenever we're showing things, usually. Now, unless it's a lot of stuff, then our poor mods don't need to deal with all that business. But there will be links. And any and all of the designs that you do see during these streams are available at pmartiststudio.com.
Look at that. Isn't that? Oh, and here, I need to talk about this. Okay, so.
I did the magnet yesterday, but we realized it's a little too flippity floppity because it was just on one magnet.
Yes, and this page, it would kind of turn like this, and it was going to get messed up.
Kathy said that was a flash from the past. That's when she started watching, was during the...
Oh, the pouches. Yeah, I got really carried away with the pouches.
And then we were burnt out.
Finally, the last one I told her, I said, that's not a very good one. Okay, we're going to work on... Now, do we want to do this or just talk about it and do it later? Whoa.
Well, that's kind of your call, or do you want me to ask chat?
Yeah, okay, so
y'all want to see her stamp and do the kitties in the book here, right? You're doing the kitties.
Yeah, I'm doing different ones.
No one likes a burnt pouch, that's right.
Okay, so this kitty's going to be going this way, and then this kitty's going to be over here on this page.
Angela.
Now, I'm going to try to get this kitty
Laura.
as over and down as far as possible, simply because then I can put words and whatnot up here if I want to.
And words are Thursday.
And words are Thursday. Maybe we should just save them for Thursday.
We have a yes, please stamp, but
okay, all right.
Well, we could stamp them, and then that way they're there, and then
we can talk about the rest of them.
Because there's a lot of stuff on Thursday too, so
Okay, I'll put the leaves over there for a moment. I do not want to. Oh, and I did some more. Speaking of, I did more work on my.
I need to be drinking water. That's the last bit of my
zombie person. I colored his bow tie and his shorts.
Oh, they're so good. They're so good. I wish you'd move over into the middle of. There you go. See, and that's more comfortable. I don't know why you think it's the way all the orders is. There you go. Oh, I love it. And that was. Oh, here, y'all. Here, hold it up into the. It's weird, but it's wonderful. If you know, you know. And there's the baby.
There's Bug Baby.
Bug Baby.
Bug Baby and Mama. Okay.
Oh, wonderful, Rosemary. She used her giveaway butterfly stamp today. Y'all been getting your giveaways?
All right, so we'll put this over here for just a minute because I keep whacking my arm into that, and that's annoying. We're also going to do some watercoloring today also, and then I'm going to show you my really cool thing over here. Got some other cool things to show you because I've been very busy. Okay, I'm handing these cats back. These are the cats that were used in the pouch.
Yes, those were the pouch kitties.
Pouch kitties.
In the bushes.
In the bushes.
Just want y'all.
And we could have called them something else, but they're tomcats as well as girl cats.
Footy cats. It's the best we could do for y'all here. Like, and y'all know what we want to say.
Okay, so I need for you to hook me up with something that is really opaque orange yellow.
That's called light. You better get some paint out.
Really? That's what you're gonna.
That's
what you've got to say.
I have the marigold stuff. That's probably gonna be our best opportunity. Hold on here.
All right, but what kind of powder stuff you got?
Yeah, and then we'll powder it up. But I don't really have a very opaque powder orange, but I do have orange. So I think if we do this here, you'll probably want to get that juicied up.
Oh yeah, this is some of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, look at, oh my gosh, that's perfect if it comes off that way. But we'll juicy that baby up.
And then make sure your cat is clean. Or, it's already got some yellowy red stuff on it.
That's good, we don't care about that.
Well, you do care if it's black, because it's going to, dull it out.
It's not, it's got some orangey reddy
make you
stuff.
mad, Patricia.
All right, I hope I haven't squeezed too much out there. It's not.
It's a little one. Little one.
Let's see if I can smush it around. This is one of those ones that it gets down there in the side.
All right. So, and I think we should go with the brighter one, but it's kind of your call. So I have, let me get these names right because people get upset if I don't. Dried marigold or saltwater taffy.
Let me wait till I see.
Okay.
What this is going to do. Oh, yeah. Now, if this comes off, like I think it's going to.
I told her that, Rhonda. See, you and I think alike, girl.
What?
She said cut the zombie guys in half, and then you can mix and match their little bodies. And I think that would be hilarious. She kind of poo-pooed. Yes, did you hear that? And that was kind of like, it wasn't her idea. Saying. Just push the
foam on there. Okay.
What do you want?
Hit me with whichever one is the darkest. Because I'm very unimpressed with this.
Well, I got yellow. You want yellow on it?
No.
No. How about pink?
All right, here's the thing. I'm going to hand you this, and if it's going to, see, and I can cut that cat out. Whoa.
Oh, and put it on top? Yeah, that's a
more better
yeah,
plan.
kind of like how we did the fish.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I'm so pumped about my fish.
Fish are looking mighty fine. Well, I know that deadgum lid fit on there better than that, but I don't know why it's not. Oh, there we go.
All right, I gotta bust out with the owl. One sec. I love the owl. You know, at first, like when it came, I was like, oh, it's really cute. And I can't imagine, though, that it works all that well. Hey, the owl little vacuumy thing. I love him. Not only is he super cute, he works.
He's functional.
He works.
A lot of time your functionalities and not go, okay, while she's doing that, I'm going to show you my next project here.
Well, and if you're going to go this route, then, all right, give me that stamp, please. We're just going to try one more other thing here.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Because if we're going to white, then, see, these are more transparent. So, they weren't going to go onto the paint this way, but they're going to give us more, and they're certainly juicier. So, there's that. See that?
That's a really nice orange. Yeah. Okay. Good call, Mariah.
I'm a professional.
Yeah.
Telling y'all this.
All right. Now, we need to think about this one because this one's going to be on the orange. So maybe we should just go ahead and do the same thing with paper.
I think so. That's the safer bet.
And cut them out. And I really do.
Hi, Anthony.
Those other cats are hard to cut out. Hi,
Lee.
Anthony.
Hi, Sherry. Welcome, everybody coming in. Say hello in the chat. Thumbsy upsies.
Oh, good Lord. What about that? What is this up here? I don't even have the, like, most of the time I don't have to read the chat.
Oh, this is most excellent.
Most excellent?
I think so. I love it. I love it.
Oh yeah, that's divine.
Now careful, because I didn't do anything with the, so it's gonna rub off until you glue it down or whatever. Or maybe you should just rub the ink off.
Are you?
No, that's fine. But on the book, you stamped in the book. I didn't do anything to that. Sugar biscuits. I just told her that. She didn't.
Well, I did not understand what you were talking about. Why don't you just rattle off this stuff at me and?
There you go. There. Just spread it around a little bit like that orange. There you go.
Yeah, I do.
See? All good.
All good. All right, now. What about listen. I want purple.
Okay.
And the orange back to you. And more plummy.
Yeah, so I'm just so pleased with these Catherine Pooler's inks. They really are some of the best ones to be able to do if you want the color plus using the embossing powders. Right?
Mm-hmm.
What our feeling about all that?
Well, I really do like the way that, but I think this is the better color. And before I do anything to them and before I cut them out, I'm going to just rough cut them. And then I can, like to this one, I could go ahead and add more of the yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I could spray it and get it done in like 2 seconds, but you know. What else?
Okay, I'm ready for you to hand me the...
Oh, are you gonna do... No, why don't I just stamp it onto the paper and get her done?
Well, I don't know if you're gonna do it right.
I feel like I got this. Positioning is not a...
Okay, so we were discussing. I said, you know, it'd be really nice if we could just have a double, you know, camera down view camera.
Yeah.
She said, yeah, we'd have to have a whole new...
We need a beefier computer.
Yeah.
To be able to do it, because...
And I was going to go through words, but I got distracted with my container for my pencils. I apologize for that. So Thursday. But that's going to be better because then I will have all this other stuff done and then we can look back through the pages. Because see, I don't have anything on that page. Yeah, this page is good to go. Got that page. I need something either over here or over here. Words. I don't know.
Words.
I definitely need some words here.
Right, but we got to get into green, and we got to talk about this color wheel, y'all.
Yes, we do. Because I definitely want to talk about my grass. You see, there's some more leaves. Let's just work on that a little bit while it dries. Right there.
Now, the embossing powder didn't stick to all of it, but you may kind of like that little fade that's going on there, but you need to keep in mind that it probably, depending on what you use to color it, it may fade.
Oh.
Because see, that you gave me a little more porous paper. That's different paper than what the first round of casts were on.
Oh, yeah, this was the cheapo paper.
Mm-hmm. It's different.
Yeah, it is. So we'll take the other stuff
differently.
Well, the color's certainly good.
Okay.
So I'm thinking that's okay. Now, maybe you should go ahead and do a stamp on that good paper. Just for shiggles and grins.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's a good thing to know. Because remember, this is the 28 pound. This is the really flimsy stuff.
Yeah, and it just has more tooth and it soaks up
the
ink really fast, so it doesn't stay juicy enough, long enough for me to get the powder on there and then for it to stick. See what I'm saying? This is why I kind of almost prefer doing it on the painted surface, because you're just gonna get that extra time and more stick to it.
And I'm kind of trying to do the clouds. I like to go in a kind of a circular motion.
I'll tell you that little bum part, but I think what's happening is because there was ink already on the cat. Maybe that's what's creating a little bit of a resist situation?
I don't know.
But there is more on here than...
And this is instructive because this is kind of what I was doing on this other page I'm going to take you over to here in just a sec.
All right. It's hot.
Hot?
Hot.
It is. let's look at them together and see if we can tell any difference.
Hey, front porch.
You really can't. And I almost like this one better because I like that dark at the top and how it kind of.
Yeah.
But
a little
we'll
fade.
see. And, you know, when I add my my watercolors or whatever to that, we'll see what happens. And the nice thing about that is you can definitely tell which paper was used.
Yeah.
There's no doubt in your mind. All right, so good deal. We've got our cats ready to go for that page. Now I'm not putting those in here because no, I'm not going to do any. You can see here on the sky. Remember, it was kind of yellowy.
A little doomsday.
Doomsday, yes. But once I added, I love the leaves because I think that they really add that whole.
And it looks so good with the, or take your cats off. Yeah, here. There you go.
Yes, the field of flowers.
Oh, bye, Carrie. Thanks for hanging.
Yes, and thanks for your
yes. No worries. Yeah, big day tomorrow.
Okay. Now, this is a good page to pull out because you can see the different colors in the leaves here. Plus, you can see the different colors in the leaves that we've got back over yonder. That I had here earlier. And we talked about this business with green. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take my sketchbook and we're going to get into some greens. Where's my, dang it, where's my rabbits? I got so dang many rabbits in here, I'll lose track of where my rabbits are. Okay,
it's how they work.
Green grass. And one of the reasons that I pulled all my greens out here is because you can see, you know, we've got lime green, we've got grass green.
There you go.
I don't know whatever color green that is. We've got froggy, we've got minty, and all of those colors, if you will look, are in
the grass and the leaves.
The grass
and the leaves.
And the leaves. And I left some of these leaves hanging up here because I'm going to have a little surprise for you on Thursday. Yes.
She is on it.
Okay. I'm not going to do any colored pencils today because I've done that with you before. But what we're going to do today is we're going to explore some different greens watercolor-wise. Now, I want to talk about this.
Isn't that cool looking?
This was a hydrogen peroxide container. This is the same. And the reason I cut them down here is because I've got all these short pencils. But when I put them in here, all of a sudden I can't see them anymore.
Size matters.
Size matters.
Height of a hole matters.
And there we go. I've got the little ones. I can put all these little ones up front here. And I can just continue seeing those. And then I can put, you know, those and then all the tall ones at the very back here. Isn't that wonderful? But this was created using toilet paper rolls and a
masking tape.
Masking tape.
Toilet paper roll, hydrogen peroxide, and masking tape.
And you just smush them down.
And you need a smooth rock. Did you use your smooth rock yet?
I haven't used my smooth rock yet because I'm kind of needing to do another couple of places before I go through and smooth them out.
Okay.
But yes, we'll do that. Okay. Well, I'm pretty proud of this.
Exactly.
What is it?
All those useful holes.
Yes, and look at how cool that looks, Mariah. And I use crap tape so I can take my leaves off there and actually use my leaves.
I'd like to tell y'all exactly how much time was spent in putting the leaves together. You know. Hey, it was a good prop, and it's cute, and who knows where that ends up.
Who knows? All right. So here we go. I'm going to use my Lucas Krill watercolors. Mariah told me what these were.
She's like, do you remember? And I was like, I actually do.
That's pretty. And really, the best time to tape this is right after you've painted it, not, you know, 3 or 4
rounds
years
of
later.
using it.
Okay, you can see I'm big on keeping all my colors pristine, and I love this thing because sometimes I can't even tell exactly what color is out there. I know you find that hard to look at. Yeah. All right, now I'm going to tell you, we're going to read this to you, and I know this is kind of preachy, but there's some of you haven't heard it. Consult your color wheel. Here's how I approach the color. Oh, this is the color combo. Okay. Number 1, describe the color I see using only primary, secondary, and intermediate names. This is instructional in that it supplies information on how / what colors are needed to make that color. Number 1, purple base. Red violet, blue violet. Mix, then evaluate. Okay? Blue green. Okay, do I need more blue to make the green, or do I need more yellow? Evaluate. To blue, add more blah 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 blah. If you're going to make yellow green or blue green, adjust accordingly. Same thing with red orange. How do I get better at knowing what colors to mix together? Practice, practice, practice. All right,
We need to add that to the
teacher mode.
Welcome, Stephen.
Welcome, Stephen. Okay, here's my revamped color wheel that I am very, very proud of.
There is a copy of this, not this exact one, but you know, in a form.
Yeah.
Free to download on our website.
Do you need to take another picture of this? Because now that
you think I need to update the file?
Yeah. And I will say, you notice right here where you can see pencil mark? Because I had to cut all those out. See that?
They were thick.
And I was whacking on these.
She's like, this needs to be fixed. I didn't do it right.
Yeah, and I rounded off the edges. I was very proud of this.
Yeah.
Taking all the stuff from the other wheel and then putting it onto a new piece, and with all my...
I think I did it digitally.
Oh,
remember?
Bless your heart.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. So, anyway, this is really invaluable. Once you learn how to use your color wheel, you'll just be so much happier with your life in general. Okay. So, we're going to work with 2 surfaces here. And clean enough. It's not totally clean, but clean enough.
You know.
Okay. We'll just put this underneath. I don't really know what I do that for.
Good enough for the people you watercolor for. There you go. Look at that. That was some good stuff right there. Welcome, welcome to those of you that have come in. Do say hello in chat so we can say hello back. Otherwise, we don't know that you're here.
Don't know.
Don't know. We love to know. We love
to
chat with you. Also, if you would, please give those thumbsy upsies if you haven't already. Aw, Cynthia says, I'm still learning, and you have taught me so much, Mama P.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I don't ever get tired of hearing that. Not ever tired of hearing that. Okay, now we were going to stamp on this page, but not today. We're gonna be very focused and stay on task.
I love it.
I've got Mariah looking at me with that look that she's gonna take her pointer and poke me.
Well, I want you to push up just a little bit if you can. Yeah, up and over. There you go.
That's about it.
Okay, well, maybe what I should do is actually move the camera a little bit.
It's okay. It's okay.
I know, but I want to get the whole book because part of the book is behind us. So if I move it, then we're, more better.
Okay.
Which is think like that. Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit like that.
So can you
there? Well,
see
that's
my,
more left.
My paper is
Actually,
sticking
there's
out.
another option. We can go whoop. Now,
There we go. I can just scoot this down. I don't really know what I worry about this for. It's going to get messy on the next page, and I can screw that. I'm just going to wing it.
Just wing it, woman.
Wing it. Okay, so I have gesso these. You watched me gesso them the other day. Now, I have not added any watercolor medium. Didn't think about that until it was too late. It needs to cure for 24 hours, so I couldn't have put it on there because I kind of just figured out all this stuff that we were going to do this morning. But we're just going to see how it works. And then we've also got some cards over here, which I can go ahead and do a color combo on them as well. It was, Tombian.
Not the color combo, but a color combination.
A color combo. And I'm probably, I'm just going to scoot this over a little bit. I'm just going to do it on this page. Okay. Not going to use 2 pages. That's silly. I don't need to use 2 pages.
Well, I got both pages in. Did you look up there to see how good I got you?
Oh, yes, you did.
Got your water and everything.
Didn't get my belly?
No. Well, okay. I did a little bit earlier, but you're good.
I think what pants I've got my good button pants on. All right. Now, we're just going to take some of our relatively clean water here. We will probably be using more or less all of those colors.
All of them.
Okay, well, this is kind of already mucked up here, so we've got a good, yellow-green.
All right, so tell me again, what is it that you're doing?
I'm just swatching out here.
Okay.
Swatching out, and I'm trying to make them kind of a little bit, and I love how this underneath is, doing some weird things here.
Mm-hmm.
And, okay, this green, let's see if that, okay, that's a good one. I'm kind of mixing them up here.
Yeah, but that's okay.
But that's okay. So when you're getting ready to paint whatever it is, leaves, try to come in with another green. Don't just have them one. Come in with some different, like this gold color looks really good with that. All right, let's whip out a leaf here.
Okay, so the the original substrate is just like grocery bag, I think, or the craft.
Yeah, craft paper.
Craft packing paper. Sorry, I was trying to think of the word. But then it has been gessoed.
Yeah. Okay, so we have our leaf here. And we'll just add a little, well, that was kind of grungy water, but that's okay. Plain water here. And then when we come in and we're doing our leaf, ooh.
That was, bold.
Okay, so if that happens, you just go in and you just give it a little bit of a
boop.
And then you've got exactly the perfect counterpart for a lovely fall leaf. And this is the wrong brush.
I was gonna say, what brush are you using there?
And
welcome back, Sal. Yes, it is just so.
Okay, look at that. I mean,
I'm highly entertained with this.
Mighty fine leaf. All right, let's just do us another little leaf here.
I like you in more watercolor demo mode versus you like being arty watercolor mode.
Oh.
Personally, it's personal feeling. It's more engaging with the person that's in the room.
Oh, well, thank you, Mariah. I'm really happy for you to make that observation.
Hi, Sandy.
So, basically what I'm doing here is I'm just adding this out here. And I would tell my children, always leave a sparkle. Sparkles don't do color everywhere.
Mm-hmm. You don't have to fill it in.
You don't have to fill it in.
You ain't painting walls.
I'm going to take a tiny little bit of this. And I'm going to just bring it down through the middle here. It's going to be kind of one of those leaves that, maybe it's just starting to turn in the fall.
And remember, y'all, she's been wanting to do leaves, like, because she even asked me about the one, remember the other day that I was talking about, like this one here? So she's got leaf on the brain.
I do. And, the thing about it is, just be loose with it. And remember, you're not painting walls.
Is that?
You're not painting
See, I'm
walls.
picking up things.
Yeah.
I told her that one of the reasons I guess I don't really care for watercolors that, we don't do it as often. I don't know that much because I'm a little bit, I got issues.
Hey, this is holding up really nicely.
It is. It looks beautiful. I love how it's drying on there.
Isn't it amazing?
Mm-hmm. I futurely no. Oh, see, even Cynthia says, yes, demo mode is perfect and wonderful. I've always been scared of the watercolors. She inherited some really good watercolors from her mother. She really wants to learn how to use them. Well, there you go. Just play with them.
Just play with them. And you know, the whole thing about it is,
you just do them the way you want to do them.
You do them the way you want to do them. If you have fall leaves, I prefer fall leaves.
It's because they're, a little grungier.
Yeah. Okay, and you can see this one up here. See, we kind of just gradually got a little more bold in our color choice. And the wonderful thing about your transparent watercolors, when you go back over, do you see what's happening here when I'm taking my red and going over these colors? And they're not totally dry, but they're
midway.
That little bit of red in there. I mean, look at how that's, and we can even accentuate some of that stuff here. Now, I don't want to get too crazy because this isn't watercolor paper. And I don't know how it's going to hold up as far as but now we'll just let that sit for a spell there.
I love this. This is fun. And it'll be a fun beginning. This is one of those things, y'all. Check back. Just make a mental note. And
seriously,
every time you see this page, it'll be a little different.
Let's do some leaves on this here watercolor paper. We'll just incorporate those. Have our
little bug leaf. Some bugs have been gnawing at that one little spot.
Yeah, we're just gonna make that work, and I do like to kind of have that center line there because that kind of lets me know about okay, what's happening where and whatnot. Let's use a whole different brush here. Let's use where's the cat? Oh, that's not.
Oh, and then we were going to talk about we need to bust out the flower book too.
That's not big enough. Okay.
To reiterate the use of green. You want to do that while your stuff's dry, or paint that leaf, and then we'll let everybody dry, and you can show the book. Right.
Let's use this is my fancy one. Okay, a little water out here. All right, let's start with some really strong blue. Because remember, green has.
Also, if you really look out in nature, I'm going to get a little sciencey on y'all.
God, you did this to me.
I did it to her earlier, and she glazed over on me, and I was like, that's fine. This isn't necessarily for you, but I think that it is, I like to think about things in these terms. That's just where I come from. As far as how I approach art is through a lens of understanding, okay, well, why would the color be that way? Because you say, oh, well, leaf isn't blue, but it's like, sure it is. And if it's a waxy leaf and it's got a reflection on it, it could be reflecting the blue sky. If there's a blue car parked next to the bush, of course it's going to reflect more blue than it normally would. Those are the types of things. And you're thinking about a three-dimensional object now being portrayed on a two-dimensional surface. A lot of leaves, if you look at them up into the light, you can actually, you will see light come through it. You will see the veining that, cellular wise, they are different. So there's all kinds of ways that the color really is different in each and every leaf. And depending on the time of day.
I think that looks absolutely stunning. I didn't know that it, once it starts drying, I don't know if it's going to be.
Oh,
this is that kind of sepia.
If y'all have any questions, please let us know in the chat. This is a perfect time.
All right, I'm going to leave that alone.
Yeah, and then you can show your flower book.
Okay, I'm going to just take this and move the whole thing back over behind me.
Yeah.
We'll look at it all later. Now, I know why I had this out here, because it has little ridges in there where you mix the paint. I don't want to be getting any crap on my cool flower book.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, what did we decide about this? How many?
I don't know. There's a whole playlist. This was a project.
It was a project, and number one, it's an accordion book. It's a big one.
Because she was really into big things. I was like, I don't know why you keep making me make you big things, because it doesn't all go into the camera, and it takes forever.
Yeah, because our camera arm doesn't go up high enough to get the whole book in the.
Well, then you'd start seeing other things
to look up parts of it.
Heck, even when I videoed it when it was finally done, I ended up taking it outside and doing like a
pan.
Yeah,
you panned it.
I did. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so anyway,
lots of people love this book. Yeah, this is.
Look at this cover. Isn't that absolutely fabulous?
That is Darcy's stencil. And it is the actual stencil. And that was hilarious, because for a long time you kept looking for the. You're like, what happened to that stencil?
And then I remember, oh yeah,
I need a
we
new one.
actually used that on our
on the cover.
Okay. So the reason it took so long to produce this book, I'm going to show you the back of it first, because it kind of has two sides to it.
You just need to lay it down. There you go. This is my favorite, because this was more my like, hey, I had this idea.
This is actual Yupo here.
Mm-hmm.
I spent a lot of time, and actually I did the whole thing on the gel plate, and then I cut it apart, and then I kind of went in and did different things. But these flowers started out, Mariah did a whole set of flowers.
She judged my flowers.
I came back and added different details to her flowers.
There was some discussion.
I think this is a very Asian looking.
Yes, I love this side.
But yes, these flowers are
mixed
watercolor.
Media.
They're acrylic. They're
probably some sprays, because I think when I did mine,
yours definitely had sprays on it. Yeah. I can't tell you which one. And you can even see some of these, like this one. You can see the actual stencil.
Eddie
there.
owns some of the stems made for this, but that's right, because I was like, okay, we're done, and they went out in giveaways or whatever. Mm-hmm.
Now, these are the inside flowers.
This is what started all the business. And it was supposed to be like some big collage.
Yes, it was going to be a vase of flowers.
But then we were so sad because the flowers were so good. It's like, why would we
have to cover some of them up? And so we just individually made each flower come alive in its own right. But you can see these are individual petals that are glued down.
You got to hold it up closer. And remember, I got the camera like way up there. I love this book, and that started out as one of my flowers, and she judged it,
and it got cut apart.
It was supposed to be a carnation.
Now here's some of the stems. These are 3-dimensional. They were on a.
So you start them on a stick.
On a stick. Well, I rolled this is like pups.
Right, but. She created tubes, but then we're like, well, they're not going to stay tubes. But if you do that, then you can bend it, and then it curves around, and it's really cool. Mm-hmm.
Let's see, look at that one up there. And look at that edge. Look at that edge.
Yes. I did all the backgrounds to glue down, because that's my job.
That was Mariah's job. Then I did glued down the flowers.
That one's so beautiful.
Look at the loveliness of the leaves. I'm very proud of these leaves. I spent a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
This wasn't just something I just whipped out overnight.
And the thing is, if you even go back to that project, the layers of the different colors of paint to create the gel prints
Oh, yeah.
are a great way to think about, wow, yeah,
Yes.
all the colors can be in the leaves. I think that's pencil work for the most part on that one with the shading.
Yes. It's the back side of a...
But see, there's blues, there's, you know, yellows, and all sorts of colors other than green in the leaf. And then P, once it was down, I think, didn't you come in and you just kind of highlight some areas or put in the shadow?
Yes.
So
after I had it glued together.
Right, because then you knew where your light source was coming
I knew where
from.
my light sources would be. And these are, each one is they're separate petals. Can you see that? So they actually have.
There's dimension.
Yeah, there's dimension. But we were just talking about, you know, if somebody gave us a grant to put on an art show, I think that this would be a lovely display in a
cabinet, or, you know, in those cases.
Okay, well, thank you for looking at that with me. That was a good...
we love busting that one out every once in a while, and it was applicable to the
green theme today. Okay, now I'm going to bring my little book back. Okay, oh, this is looking so good.
Oh, I love it.
So, you know, parts of it where it kind of went swishy in there. But this is exactly how I created my leaves. And most of the leaves on there are from the paper off of the, what do you call it? Off the roll over here.
Oh, yeah. So it's the Paycon white craft paper on the roll.
They absolutely take the...
And we have just been like, why did we forget to use that paper for so long? Well, I mentioned that sometimes the roll is not accessible.
This is very true. This is very true. So, my thing about it is, get your color wheel out. And don't be shy about using weird colors in your leaves. It's going to make them look more believable.
And whatever medium, because see, that's why we wanted to show you different mediums that they can all come in. Some were done with pencil. Some were done with, you know, using gel prints. And then more things put on top of that. So you can, you know, marker, sprays,
and
watercolor.
These over here, once they're dry, I can then come back with my pencils. And even this one up here that's kind of like, that can still look really beautiful once I get after it with the different pencil.
I mean, since the beginning of time, since you did watercolor, you did pencil work with your watercolor.
Almost always.
Almost always.
Almost always. I was never satisfied with it. But I do want to show you this, because this is...
She signed this pouch. Look at that, with her name big.
2024. And my hibiscus, look at those. Aren't those gorgeous? Mariah did the...
Well, it's Christy Hartman's design. I stamped them, and I did some of the coloration on them.
You did the color with the stuff. You used the different colored stuff. I mean, I don't really know how you did that, but didn't that work out wonderfully?
It might have been on video.
And I absolutely love doing watercolor on top of the wine, because it kind of keeps it in place. But look at this. Look at this.
Cynthia said she watched us make this pouch.
So you have been with us a while. Can you get down the other one, Mariah, the big one?
The big one?
Because I'm really proud of the fastener on that.
Yeah.
And that one really has
size matters on a fastener.
It do. And I'm going to get back to that little book later on today. Okay.
Isn't this gorgeous?
Oh, it's got stuff in it. Well,
of course it does.
Check and see what
it's like a flat surface. I mean, it's a...
I mean, why would you make a pouch
without anything in it?
Good Lord. And this is a real stick.
Missed opportunity.
And this real stick, it split. So I had to fix it.
There was much discussion about that,
I drilled it out, and that piece popped off. So I filled it in. Can you see? I filled it in with
It was shake and bake, and I helped.
I filled it in with gummy glue.
Like I said, there were some trial and error.
Trial and error. And then this piece here is actually 2 pieces sandwiched together. Can you see them?
Mm-hmm.
And then this little jobber down here, this little pull thing here, is a piece of that paper that I pulled off on the
It looks really good in the camera. It's not as necessarily as bright in real life. The camera is pumping up the color of it, but it is bright, but it's just not as...
knocking stuff off here.
It's
but
big.
Anyway, you put this in here, and then you yank on this little dude down here, and it tightens it up.
Mm-hmm. It's a tightener.
Yeah.
It's a stick it and pull it.
But look at that wonder, and that's actual texture, by the way. All right, let's check and see what's inside here. It might be something we need. I attached this because knowing
lose
me,
your stick.
the stick would be lost.
That would be sad.
And that would be very sad.
There was a lot of work done to that stick.
There was a lot of work done to that stick. Oh my gosh.
Basically, it was like, hey, I like these, but I don't know what to do with them, and I'm just going to stuff them in this pouch because Mariah is done with this, and I have to clean
Mariah
up.
won't ask me 14 times if I want to still keep that. Look at that. That's a little sgraffito there.
It is graffito.
I'm not sure why that was so important, but oh, look at this.
Sometimes it's important.
Check it out, Mo. Ooh, and look at that.
That one's fab. I like that. Hey, I think that one would be good to stamp some fish on.
Let me see if I'm willing.
Are you willing to give it
up
up for some fish?
I don't know. It's awfully nice. Oh, I'll think about it.
Okay.
This is nice. That would be a good fish.
I don't know that it would go my fish in the sea. That would be
oh,
cool
look, and
fish.
here's when I started doing the tapey offy stuff. This would be a good.
This is like patient 0. X marks the spot. This is the one I started with.
Oh, this is nice. Look at this. This is almost a composition.
I love you. She's kind of arty nerdy.
Arty nerdy. Oh, look at this. This is so cute.
Well, that's Paula's stamp.
Yes, but it looks weird.
Yeah. It looks like a little baby hand.
Yeah. Isn't that wonderful?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not ready to give that up.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's in the pouch. And I have these little...
Oh, those are good.
These are pieces and parts. Pulled it up.
And let me tell you, those parts, I think, finally we had to say goodbye to them because they'd all merged and become a glop.
They did. Hey, friend.
Urchins.
Urchin. Can't remember exactly how I did that, but that was impressive too. Oh my gosh, look, Mariah.
That one's your little stamp thing. That's
Judy P.
Mm-hmm. And that's the one that's been like washed off because remember she put the crazy stuff on there and she said she couldn't remember what it was. And let me just say, it kept giving. It would always become active. And then I think you just finally just gave it a good wash.
I think I did.
Because it was like, anytime you touched it, you turned purple.
I think I took it to the sink and washed it. Oh, look at this, Mariah.
Oh.
Oh, this is a composition. Look at that.
Oh, yes. I think that's some more of your tapey business.
I think it is.
I think you've been stuffing newer things in your pouch.
This is what was in there.
Huh. That's
Look
fabulous.
At that.
Look at that.
Wonderful.
Look, Becky. That's ampersands in purple. That's a beautiful card. Oh, you were supposed to put that into something, or
I thought. Oh,
I think it goes to a book, or
it got left out because it was drying. Remember, it was a circle book. See the bee?
You mean the moth?
Oh,
That's a moth.
yeah, that. But look at that.
It's really fabulous.
Yeah.
Wish you would have left yourself a note.
Yeah, me too.
We'd know
Say
more
that all the time. But I probably wouldn't know what it.
No.
I write down things and I go, I don't know what that means.
That would be a good fish.
Ooh, that would be a good fish. You can have that one. And I love this one. You can't have that one. Now here's some more of this business.
Now that
the leaves.
Okay, so speaking of leaves, y'all, if you're like, okay, I'm just not comfortable drawing leaves, I don't know what to do with leaves, but I want some leaves. We have a download over there at PM Artist Studio in the printables. And it was from, since we're talking leaves, I feel like this is relevant. Now, you can't go through the whole book. Just try to stay on task here, woman. And speaking of pouches, this I think was also was this is a prelude to the pouches. You know, before pouch.
No, this is after pouch.
Okay, so this was just a
Okay, yeah. See, look at that leaf. See
those
that
are
leaf
Rhonda's
right
leaf. That's how I found Rhonda. She posted that in Makers, and I was like, "Hey, what are you doing with that leaf? It's really pretty."
Is all that we see or seem but a dream within a dream. Edgar Allan Poe.
Hey, I did some of that.
Now Mariah did do this is the wine, but look at that.
And I wasn't happy with. I was like, "Ew, I don't really like." She's like, "I'll take it," because it wasn't making me happy.
And this is so cool because then it encapsulates your watercolor, keeps it from going in different places. Here's my look. Someone sent me
Sandy.
This. Sandy, look.
Wrote it on there.
I wrote it
but
on
I
there.
remember.
But I did change her face and her petals ever so slightly. And her nose is already rubbing off a little bit, but I kind of
highlighted. Like the girls on, you know.
And this wonderful job of crocheting. Look at this.
Look at that.
I wished I had enough wherewithal. I would wear a vest that was like this. I should really.
Well, maybe if you could
do that.
If you could do a continuous rope thing and then give it to some, you know, send that off to somebody that knows how to put it into a, you know, a garment.
I would know how to do that.
Coming loose.
I'll have to take care of that.
Little repairs needed.
But there's just all kinds of weird stuff in here.
Whatever she finds.
Yeah, on the floor.
In the bag.
In a bag. But I thought that was exceptional. Okay, now, just a sec. There's some more leaves in here. Now,
the pouch.
This is the pouch.
All right, you got to put the pouch in the...
Let me put it in. And look, there's some more of those.
You see color similarity, too, because these projects were done one after the other. I don't know the exact sequence.
Hey, can you bring me my hat over here so I can show them what else you can do with the net? Come on, it's arty. Okay, these leaves are freehand leaves.
Show the leaves first, and then I'll let you have your hat.
And you can see, I carved into the leaf with my pen. It's a pen that ran out of ink.
Give a wiggle. And you can kind of see but we have printable versions of these leaves.
Yes.
So if you weren't feeling totally confident about making leaves, you can go over there, print them out, and you could even you could pencil over them. You could watercolor over them.
Look at this purple leaf.
I helped with that one.
Now, this is a lot of pencil work. God is there. Now, here again, look at this. This is wawing. Look at that over there. Beautiful. And then this is a tissue box. Orifice. Okay, those kind of go in there. I don't know if there's any more leaves here. There's that.
That was funny.
There's some leaves. Learn character from trees, values from roots, and change from leaves. Tasneem Harneed. And look at that leaf.
I don't know why that one went all bubbly and weird.
We never did figure out.
I think I watered it too soon after it was still all wet, and then that's why I got super weird and bubbly. I vaguely remember. Now those I was kind of proud of, and I was a little sad because I had given up on them, and then she made it into this, and yeah. That's the mixture of doing wine. That's the heat embossing powder. Like, I'm pretty sure those started out with me and some like sprays and stuff. I kind of remember that, but I could be wrong. It could have started out as a gel print, but then there was some sprays and stuff involved. Then we won them. They still weren't quite there yet.
We did so many different things. Oh, look at this one, Mariah. This is like the famous leaf. Look at that.
And then we were trying to recreate the thing that we had done, which was also very difficult because you don't always remember.
Birth, life, and death each took place on the hidden side of a leaf. Toni Morrison. Look at that. Isn't that a gorgeous print? Then look at these leaves. These have been enhanced with the three-dimensional Mod Podge, but they were originally, this was modeling, and then this is wine.
Yeah. And one of the ways that you can think about utilizing not only like the heat embossing is if you've ever done batik or understand how batik works, you can lock in a layer.
Yes.
And both the three-dimensional or any kind of clear medium will lock in whatever that layer is. And then you can keep adding on top of it and then wipe away wherever, you want that one color to come through. Then do more things. It's exciting. I think it's exciting. All this makes me so happy. Look, Becky probably sent you that. I think.
Black tea.
Becky. I think Becky sent you that.
Decaf chocolate hazelnut was really good. I can't remember. I don't know. Yeah.
We wad that. And it went weird, didn't it? I think.
It went ever so slightly melty because can you see where it kind of oozed together there? But isn't that wonderful?
We're trying a lot of different things with this project.
Let's see what it says. Vice is nice, but a little virtue won't hurt you. Edward Gorey. Word. Zzz. That's quite a tight fit there. Well, I didn't want that thing to keep falling out. This is some more modeling, and this is a piece of tape.
Well, you had to lock it in because I think you pulled it off of something.
I did.
And you're like, I need that.
I need that.
I'm going to save that.
I am a magical mouse. I don't eat cheese. I eat sunsets and the tops of trees. Kenneth Patchen. A magical mouse.
Hey, and when you get your thing, you can put a little boop on there.
I wasn't going to mention that. I didn't know if I was allowed to.
Well,
okay.
I have special privileges at PM Studio.
Anyway, fun stuff, ladies and gents. Fun stuff. I'm handing you this.
Yep.
That was a long time. That took a long time. This is wonderful. And look at this. And I had plans for this.
Well,
and I had plans for this.
I did some of that. Some of that is mine. Because you were either you were sick or whatever, and that's that was my day of gel printing.
Look at these. Look at this, Mo.
And then she came back and did stuff to them.
Oh my goodness! Look at this. Now this is true mixed media because there's a lot of pencil work going on out there, folks. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do in my, oh, look at this. I even have a little piece of fabric because I'm going to do something with that one of these days.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that gorgeous? Circular bricks. Oh,
Y'all remember the brick phase, y'all.
look at this. It looks like tin
Crack.
pipes. Yeah.
Got bent.
Didn't get it down the middle. I don't know. I really like that. Oh my gosh, look at that crackle.
That's pretty impressive, right?
Yes, it is. Now this one you got. Can you see it? Can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Paris Streets.
Vintage Paris map.
Paris Streets. Pickup. Now I had plans for this, and I can't remember now what it was. But anyway.
Oh, Carla, cool.
Alrighty. And then I looked at them and
all right, we got 30 minutes.
Wonderful. I want to show them my hat.
Oh, we need to do giveaways. We need to at least do one giveaway.
Okay, one giveaway.
Oh, I need to set that up. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. I got real into the pouch business there, and then I was like, I think there's something we should be doing.
I know, and I spent a lot of time on this. You can see it's the little
They've connected.
Yeah. The little one, the circle. I can't remember if I used the square, or maybe the big circle. There were two sizes of circles.
And then you weren't happy with the color, so there was multiple.
Yeah, and then I had to come back in and I swished some color around and finally sealed it all up, and I think it's quite fabulous, if I do say so myself. And this is one of those giant pouch, the things that you get in the mail from Amazon. I really like the paper pouches. They just work better than
They've gone to some different ones.
Really?
I've noticed. They're a little thinner.
Huh. And now I know.
Excuse me, sorry.
I would go over this with a darker color and really allow it to seep in there, so it emphasizes that lovely texture going on there.
All right, y'all. Now, if you've missed, this is your first day of March Madeness, you need to go back and watch some others. But
and remember, you're responsible for postage.
Jumping in on my
on
thing.
The 7th day.
No. All right, here's the deal. We're going to run the giveaway thing. You're going to put it in the chat. You are responsible for postage if you win. I will send you will email me first. There will be, my email address will be in the chat, or, however, if you know me, then you can email me. Please put in the subject line, giveaway, or whatever the number is that you won. And include your shipping address, and please email me from the PayPal email address, or let me know which PayPal email address to use. Very helpful information. Shipping address, PayPal email. Those two things. All right, so your hashtag is going to be hashtag GIVE21. It's going to be a small brown bone folder in a zipper bag and some IMPPs. That's imperfectly perfect stencils, if you don't know. There you go. I was getting a little worried. I was like, all right, why aren't we getting numbers? All right, people are doing the thing. Good deal.
I'll read them my book.
You can read them your book.
She who waits catches rabbit. Wise sage Patricia. Tired rabbits are slow rabbits, saith she who patiently waits. WSP. Rabbit number 1. I will take a left turn at the next tree. Rabbit number 2. I will go right, meet you at Little Bunny Foo-Foo hopping through the forest. Tell Foo-Foo to stop bopping field mice and run straight ahead. I need to write the end.
You do. Or just fin. What is it in French? Fin?
No, Izzy always says the end.
Mm-hmm. All right, looks like I think already we're Still coming in? I think we're good.
I'm using some more. Oh my goodness, look, the knot even came undone. I'm going to have to this is not meant for binding.
It's hard. I don't know why it keeps, yeah, I don't.
See, I had that in a
You got to put glue on.
Sure.
You got to put glue on it. That helps. Okay, I'm running in it, choosing the winner. Boop. Ricky Nordbar.
Oh, yay.
All right, Ricky. Send me an email. Do the thing. Now, people from yesterday, I don't know if y'all, I haven't shipped it out yet. I don't know. All the requests have been, you know, for the payment have been issued. So, you know, if you haven't seen that, you might want to check your spam. In case you didn't, you know that. All right, we got one more we will do closer towards the end. That's the large blonde stabby bone folder, not the big one, because she kept the big one. But and IMPPs.
It's kind of looks like this a little bit.
Mm-hmm. It's like that. It's for big paper.
Big paper.
Size matters.
Size matters. Okay,
what are you doing now? Oh, you're going to get your kitties down?
I'm going to see it. I'm going to colorate them. And I can't remember where the heck they go.
You want me to show you?
Lost my page. Here we go.
Yes.
Okay, so we really decided
that you should let me spray that.
Well, I'll tell you what. You spray one.
Okay.
I'll do the other.
What are you going to do with the other one?
Do you think we should cut them out first or no? Okay. I'm going to use use watercolors.
And you want it to be like orangey yellow, right?
Yes. That is what I've got gritty stuff all over the place over here, Mariah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it didn't. I don't know. We got issues. Don't, you know. It'll be all right.
Grainy.
It's like going to the beach.
Yeah, well, I don't really like that a lot.
Don't want it.
I don't want it. That's right. Don't want it. Okay, I'll just leave it down here. But see, I've got sandy stuff all over the place here. I need to get rid of that before I get my gel plates out here, because that could be a real.
Yeah, you don't want that getting embedded.
My oh dear, I just about had a real bad thing happen.
Okay, mine's done.
What the hell? Well, I'm finding my watercolor. That is not fair. Okay.
What have we learned here, y'all? What have we learned? Fangs.
Now let's see how that's going to look in my book. Oh, I think that's going to be most excellent. Might need a little bit more yellow down here. My yellow's kind of screwed up here with green. So
I think mine's better. I'm going to wall mine too.
Well, you might need to wall this a little bit too so I can cut it out.
Yeah. Oh, here, you can show that one. It still needs to be walled a minute.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of... And this is this the flimsy paper?
No, I think you got the flimsy paper.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay, now once this dries, what you can do, and actually we could just do it right now, put some gesso on here, because this will make it so you can use colored pencil. We all know that's a most wonderful thing to do. This is also going to make this paper a little more substantial.
Yeah. Oh, did Gray. Hey, Gray.
All right. Good canoe. We've got the cats for that side done. Now, let's see here. These cats are going to need some
Purple.
purple.
Which cat are you going to give me?
I'm going to give you this one.
Okay.
It's got stuff on it.
Mm-hmm. Got 5 on it.
I don't know, Mariah. This one didn't. This is the one that was kind of weak.
Yeah. It was a weak cat.
Yeah, I think that one didn't work out so well. But I might be surprised once it dries.
Well, we may have to come at this a little bit differently. Behind the scenes.
Well, we got some other cats.
Yeah, and we could make more cats.
We can make more cats. Dang, there's all kinds of stuff on that. All right.
Oh, it smelled weird.
Well, it smells weird.
My spray.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
you know that ain't good.
I ain't good.
All right, now remember, watercolor always dries lighter.
Yeah. So did sprays.
So do sprays.
Ah.
And I'm just going to go ahead and give this a little. I mean, it's already wet. Why not?
Yeah. These may not be the final cats.
No, but you're getting to see that, you know, when this stuff happens.
We may need to make other decisions.
Yeah. Yeah, that ain't very good either.
No.
Well, that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and put this on it.
She's going to go ahead and put this.
Because I can do things with colored pencil here that will make it work.
I kind of like the, flip it over and look at the back. Well, I liked the color dispersion. I liked the orange blobby business that was happening at the bottom. Because remember, this one started out as the Distress Oxide ink stamped.
Yeah.
And so that's what's bleeding out in the background there. See, we're learning things, y'all. We're learning things.
We are. We are learning things here.
Mm-hmm.
Borrow the owl. Okay, so we're getting down to the point where we can start getting some more words down.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, Lizette, for sure. Yeah, dude, yeah, let us know how that goes in Maker. That would be awesome.
And what I'm really thinking about doing on this page, in fact, I could do this right now, just add some bits of gloss.
Okay, did we, I know I was going to say, did we cover everything? I just want to make sure that, okay, you did a deep dive into the green. I think you did. Yeah. I feel good about that. Nobody asked questions, so either they just weren't into it or you felt, you know, like they were noted up about things.
Yeah.
Color wheel.
Color wheel. Okay, what I'm going to do over here on this is I'm going to selectively come in with a gloss medium. What?
When I do that, it means push the thing towards me.
Gloss medium over the top of these flowers and really make them pop. But I'm not going to subject you to that. I'm just going to tell you that.
Kind of inspired by the one leaves in the one book. You could put the 3-dimensional in certain spots.
I think what I will do, I think that's a great idea, but I think I'm going to use the gloss medium first and then accent heavier areas with that three-dimensional.
Or use one that's like the lower sheen. Then, because if it's all glossy, it's going to be glossy. And I'm like, okay, well, I mean, other than adding a little, you know, texture or, you know, lift, you know.
But it's going to, because right now what you're seeing is very opaque-ish sort of. But once you put that other stuff on, some of those pencil colors just pop. So I want you to look at that very carefully so you can see it today. And the next time you see it, you're just going to be gobsmacked by how absolutely wonderful it is. Okay, now I'm going to
all right, got 15 minutes.
All right, well, I'm going to bring my book back over here with my leaves on it.
See, they needed to dry. This is the other tricky part about doing watercolor.
Yeah.
You kind of need in-between time to dry.
You need in-between times to dry. What should I do with all my pencils over here? Okay, so now I'm probably kind of pushing it a little bit.
Should I move the camera in now?
Yeah.
Okay. I swear this thing doesn't have like a I wish it was a softer, you know, the little ball. It's either like clicks or I don't know. Yep, some of y'all know what I mean. Some of you are like, I don't even know why you're telling us this, lady.
Okay, this is black cherry.
Ooh, do you want to show them my fish? Because it's gonna be a little while before y'all get to see the fish again.
Okay, I'm just coming in here and I'm trying to leave this so that you can see me doing this. Defining that vein on that leaf.
Yeah.
As it comes over yonder and across.
And what color is that one?
It's cherry, black cherry.
Mm.
Another really good one is Tuscan Red.
That's her favorite.
That's my favorite. Tuscan Red is just, and it's such a good color to use in any situation where you want to get a shadow, because you use the Tuscan Red and the indigo blue, and you have almost a black.
It's more, it gives a better a more interesting shadow, a truer shadow. Because once again, when you're thinking about light and you're looking at shadows, it's not black. It's not, it's usually a variation of color.
Sometimes I will look over here and I will have 15 pencils in my hand because I just, I do that. You just, I don't. Okay, so we do have our center line here, but we're going to kind of go off road and ignore it there. And I always try to go along those little, because you can do some cool things with the places where it has the hole in the leaf.
Or it's either started, that's where it started to brown out, or the bugs have eaten it.
The bugs, yes, have been busy.
Busy bugs.
Busy bugs.
And as P progresses with this, because again, with the leaves, they'll take a little while. So we'll make sure that we bring them back around to show you.
Yes, what is happening.
Because really it's more layers and more layers of the pencil. She might even come back in with a little bit of watercolor. Might be time to put a layer of watercolor grounds or clear texture gesso on them. It's just going to be those continual switching in between the layers of the various mediums. And then sometimes we'll even come in with like the identa pens or fine liners. That's fun stuff too.
Absolutely. And you know, you just keep messing with them until they make you happy.
All right, and then while we're waiting, you can continue. Yeah, continue on there. But let's go ahead and do that final drawing. Last one of March, Mixed Media MADeNESS. This is the final day. Thank y'all for hanging out with us and doing awesome things with us. And just showing up and being chatty. We appreciate that.
We too.
The hashtag will be hashtag GIVE22. Last one, large blonde, stabby bone folder, and IMPPs. Those of you that are watching in replay, I apologize that we weren't able to do giveaways for anybody that was only able to watch in replays. It gets tricky with this is on the easiest way. Hopefully between the 7 days that we were doing this, you were able to make it to one and enter in and that sort of thing. But I would love to know if those of you that want to watch again, or if you're coming back, let us know what your favorite day was or favorite thing throughout the week of MADeNESS. I would love to know that, because then next year,
yeah, we might do it differently.
Yeah, might do it differently. All right, I think we've got everybody in. Okay. Oh, couple of extras. Okay, I'm rolling, y'all. I'm rolling. Joni Marone. All right.
Don't forget, you need to take pictures and put them in makers.
Yeah, any and everybody that has one, please. We would love to see the stuff, because some things we didn't even look at, or it's been a while. I would just love, for other people to see the things that were in the giveaways, because it's, sometimes these are generally the similar items. And then I don't know when the next one will be. Maybe 15,000. I'm kind of hoping on 15,000. That would be awesome.
This is very,
congratulations to everybody.
If you are, having a moment where you just really, your brain doesn't want to do anything, it just something just like where you just put it in auto drive. This is the kind of stuff that makes me really happy. Because I just come in here and I just mess around with this.
Now it's gonna be a real bummer, as if these are like the most excellent leaves ever, but then they're like in a book. But we could photograph them and like do what we did before. Yeah, and make them available as
somebody printables. Did an onion, I think Safa. Sophia. Is it onion?
Safa or Sophia? Who did an onion? Fess up.
One of the S ones. S people. And somebody said, I would love to buy that onion. She said, you can't, it's in a sketchbook. That's the only bad thing,
If you
but this is, this is where you feel comfortable taking chances and making mistakes and getting messy, Miss Frizzle would say. And then when you end up with something really, really wonderful, then you're kicking yourself in the pants for, not.
Zal said, I saw that onion. It was beautiful.
It was.
That's funny. I saw the onion.
It was a purple onion, and it was absolutely stunning. And the thing about it is...
Well, Steph is here, so maybe she'll fess up here. Hold on. Or maybe she may have checked out.
Okay, so the other thing that I did, and Mariah, we still have never found those and shown those. It's my watercolor recipes.
Oh, I came across them again the other day.
Those are some good. That's a good thing because you could actually frame those and have those in your kitchen for a little, like a vignette, a wall placement kind of thing.
She might be further back in the stream. All right, my arty friends, we're gonna go ahead and just end it here. Just know that P will continue on with this a layer of pencil, a layer of maybe textured gesso, maybe a little tweaky with the watercolors, all of those things. She will keep you updated on the leaf situation. No leaf will be left behind. Eddie said that earlier in the stream. That was good.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you so much for joining us. Seriously, for all of this. It was madness. It was madeness. It was all the things. I hope y'all enjoyed it.
Because we know that you have choices about where you can be.
Yeah, and this was a big commitment to for everyone showing up, doing the thing.
And my little pencil holder, I will hopefully have this done by then.
I'm just very proud of that.
Probably not.
Maybe. All right, arty friends. Oh.
I haven't put it in yet.
Well, wait.
I don't know if it's small enough, though.
You want it smaller?
I don't know if I can make it smaller.
Oh, it's so wonderful. Well, here's the thing.
Wait, y'all.
Okay, hang in there, everybody.
This is the last minute. Like, you're getting a sneaky peek behind the scenes business.
This is the field mouse.
I think that field mouse could take the rabbit. But see, the rabbit's in the distance. The field mouse is right up front.
And I could take the field mouse and put him on this page.
I think
with the fairy.
Yes, because she needs to protect the little field mouse.
Yeah.
Stamp it on a white paper and you can see if it looks okay.
Here, I'll stamp.
If it looks okay.
This is the other thing. Yeah, we always do a tester.
Okay, here. Let me hand you some.
And I'll just do it in black so that way we can have it. You got me a good piece of paper. Oh. I don't know what she's doing, giving me things.
Here, I've got plain.
Oh, there you go.
Everything's got the...
I think that would be great because I'm going to have my fairy up in the sky. And the reason we have to do the fairy is because I want to write the little bunny foo-foo lyrics on the fairy, kind of like I did the book over here. So that the fairy will be on this, and then the fairy's going to flip open.
Oh, it's so cute.
Oh, and see, that's going to be great because he can be listening to the fairy talk.
He's very attentive, that little field mouse. Good job,
Oh,
Bradley.
he is. He's wonderful.
I like the size of him. Do you think?
I think it's going to be just fine. Because again, the fairy is going to be far away because she's at the top of the page. This little field mouse over here is running away from the rabbit, so he's a lot closer to you than the rabbit is. The field mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how you could make that field mouse any smaller.
Because you'd lose his whiskers and...
You'd have to completely redesign it, and I love the textural
aspect. Little fur and
squiggly furs in the back.
And the boogers on his back.
And his little whiskers.
All right, there'll be a field mouse in the shop soon. Bye, guys.
Thanks, Brad.
See you on Thursday, and until then...
Love you.
Like a